So with that fight between All Might and All for One, with the laws in place, they can't harm the villains or kill the villains, I guess I should say. Should All Might have made an exception to that rule when it comes to All for One, considering his quirk?
Here's what I think. I could be totally wrong on this because I watch so many shows. I'm trying to keep track of everything.
Yeah.
I think All Might thought that he killed All for One way back when he got that like scar on him.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Yeah.
I think he was willing to actually kill All for One because I think he thought it already happened. I could be completely off on.
No, I think you are right where he, I remember an episode where he realizes that All for One is back and he seems pretty shocked that he is.
Yeah, so I think he was totally prepared to do that. Could he? Probably not in that state where he was fighting, but yeah, I think he was prepared to, but especially after that shock of the reveal of we're going to go a little spoilery here for this show just because
yeah, spoiler alerts.
I think a lot of people have seen this show or you should be keeping up with this show if you're an anime fan in general. But finding out, I forgot what the guy with the hand over his face is his old mentor's child or grandchild or whatnot.
Yeah, grandchild.
Yeah, grandchild. That was a big shock. And I think definitely in that moment he was really like ready to full go on. There he was ready to kill him. Just simply say I think he was ready to kill him and he thought he did, but he didn't. So especially after he killed his mentor and now has the grandchild of her working for him or now becoming a villain and despising All Might.
Yeah, it's just while I was watching that and after he'd overcome that final push by All for One and he finally knocked him out, I'm sitting there like, just kill him already. Just kill him already.
Yeah. But I think he didn't kill him because he's on TV.
Yeah.
Saying the simple piece, just like, okay, goodbye. Just put a hole in his gut would just be a little bit anti-peace there for a second, but
totally. And then you see like the police taking All for One off in chains where it's like,
yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's probably not the smartest idea.
Yeah.
At this point, we don't know if he's transferred his power to I forget the guy with the hands on his face. I forget his name.
I don't think he
has. Yeah.
I don't think they will.
Do you think Midoriya is ahead or behind in his training?
The problem with his powers, I just call him Deku because it's a little bit easier. For Deku, the problem with his powers, they're kind of very straightforward. He makes his body more powerful. And the ways he's done that in the past with, simply just using his fingers as basically the gateway, that was very unique and cool and a way to get through him understanding his power. I think he's now finally gone. I think he needs to control more to All Might standard of just being almost go full force without totally destroying his body as usual.
Yeah.
But I think besides that, I think Deku's training is through a power standpoint is basically done with him just growing as a hero. Of course, him and everyone else needs to learn more. They're still kids. They still break the rules. In the dorm episode, Racerhead said, I probably would have expelled everyone here besides 2 students because they didn't know that you guys were going to break the rules. So, and that standpoint of being a little mature and not breaking the fundamentals of what they have as a hero is something that they need to really grow on.
Personally, I think he's still kind of got a little bit of ways to go just because in the last episode where All Might talks about how he was too focused on being the hero for Deku compared to being like his trainer. So I think there's other levels of All for or One for All that we kind of still haven't seen because they really haven't dived a whole lot into the visions that
Oh, that's true.
Deku's
Yeah.
had in the past, where he's seen, all the people who have had One for All
Yeah,
and stuff
that's
like that. So I think there's a little bit more that he doesn't know about it yet. But I think from the sheer like PowerPoint of where he can control it going through his body is there and ready to go. I just think there's some fine tuning that I think All Might will continue on down the road.
yeah, I totally agree with that. I almost forgot about the visions. I think that's something definitely would be interesting to see what would grow out of the One for All power. I'm really interested
Yeah,
in what could happen with that. That's a
yeah.
very interesting concept.
And you still have All Might's mentor who will also pass it down, and eventually this is going to lead towards another fight between Deku and the hand guy.
Yeah,
And so there's going to be a little bit of conflict there, I think, when it comes down to that fight.
yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens between
Mhm.
those two.
And there you have it. Let us know what you think of the video in the comments section below. And as always, stay tuned to AnimeMojo.com for all your news, trailers, rumors, and more. And if you like the video, hit the subscribe button and the bell to stay tuned to all of Anime Mojo's latest videos.